Spencer Stokes grew up on a farm in Bothwell, Utah, near Tremont.
My dad only had two types of clothes. There were no casual clothes. It was either work clothes or church clothes. And so I grew up only knowing really about work.
Spencer graduated from Bear River High School in 1982.
I came home from my LDS mission, and I was going to school at WSU. And I was working at ZCMI in Logan, and I was working in the men's suit department, and I saw this really attractive woman walk by, and she was going to lunch. So I asked the department head, who is that woman that walked by? And he told me she worked in women's dresses and lingerie. So immediately I thought, this is obviously a score here. Women's dresses and lingerie, how can you go wrong with that? We started dating, and she was from a little town called Amalga. And so I thought Bothwell and Amalga, that fits just perfectly.
Mary and Spencer have 3 daughters, all of whom will be Weber State graduates. While Spencer was working as the Chief Deputy Auditor Clerk Treasurer for Weber County, a seat became open on the County Commission.
I had a lot of the people that were wanting to run for that open seat or wanted that appointment came into my office to ask me questions about the voter list and how you become, the appointed person. So after giving all of these people advice, there were 15 at the time. I came home and I said to my wife, and I was 26, so I didn't know any better. Now I would have never done it, but I was 26. I came home and said to my wife, I've decided I'm just going to throw my hat in the ring on this and see what happens.
Spencer served on the County Commission for 4 years before becoming Executive Director of the Utah Republican Party.
I went to Weber State. I was one of those students that took like 10 years to graduate. And I actually finished my last 2 classes while I was on the County Commission. And I took one class during my lunch hour, and I would come home because we lived close to the university, change into my casual clothes, go to the class, then go back home, change into my suit and tie, then go back to the County Commission office. And it was actually not a good thing because it was a class that was intro to basic reporting. And I'd missed a class, and the assignment was to come to a public hearing. And it was a public hearing on the conference center. And my class showed up at the public hearing. My professor was not happy I hadn't told him that I was a county commissioner because he got to the public hearing and I was sitting behind the tables.
In 1999, Spencer started his own government relations company, Stokes Strategies.
President Milner, I don't know if she just knew that I bled purple, but President Milner called me up and said, hey, would you help us out on some projects at the legislature? The thing I feel the best about was the engineering program. And nobody in the state wanted us to have an engineering program. Nobody. And we worked on that for 2 years with the help of Weber State and all of their supporters and the supporters of Weber State at the legislature. We were able to get an engineering through, and I think that is going to be a huge benefit to northern Utah.
Currently, Spencer serves as Chief of Staff for Senator Mike Lee.
So it's kind of turned into a joke about the depth and level I bleed purple. We had 7 interns one semester, and we were introducing them to Senator Lee, and Weber State intern, Weber State intern, Weber State intern. We had 4 Weber State interns out of the 7, and he turned to the staff and the other interns and said, "So I guess you figured out our chief of staff graduated from Weber."
Spencer attributes his ability to enjoy hard work to his mother.
I probably get the fun in the hard work equation from my mother because she taught me you can have fun doing anything, even washing turkey water bottles out or mixing turkey feed or shearing a lamb, or you can have fun doing it.
For his continued service and achievements, Weber State University is honored to present the 2012 President's Award to Spencer Stokes.